Monica, it's an honour to be here with you as Ireland's leading ballerina.
Thank you.
How long have you been dancing?
I started dancing when I was 4. It was only once a week, it was only a hobby. And then I went to Russia when I just turned 14 and I stayed there for 14 years.
And how did you get the opportunity to go to Russia in the first place?
I did an audition when I was 12 and the director of the school came over and she auditioned. There was hundreds of Irish dancers, Irish ballerinas there. And I didn't get picked and then I went again. I thought, no, I'm going to do this. And she picked me this time and I went home and I said, I'm going. I didn't really ask my parents. But they were very supportive and they said, yeah, they thought it would be a great thing for me to experience anyway, even if I wasn't going to be a dancer, and they were dead right.
And how many hours a week would you have trained when you were younger? I
trained 6 days a week, minimum 5 hours a day.
Wow.
Yeah. I think one thing that Irish people do have is cop on, so I could really pick up a combination and I knew what they wanted, and I was at a perfect age. So I had a lot of things going for me, you know, as opposed to, and I wasn't injured, so I didn't have any injuries, and I was just very, very lucky. It was a very good time for me. A year later might have been too late. What
is your favourite thing about being a ballerina? Why do you love ballet so much?
I don't know. I love the fact that you never really know what you can do until you do it. I don't know if that makes any sense. You're always pushing yourself and you're always striving to be better and look better and see if you can dance longer. And it's about that goal that you might reach but probably never will, because if you set your goals really high, you probably never really reach them, but it's about constantly achieving and pushing yourself.
And as part of the appeal of ballet, getting to put on the tutu and the pointe shoes and stuff.
It is. For me, not so much. The appeal for ballet for me now is teaching and seeing my work on other dancers.
But for young girls, I suppose.
For young girls, it most certainly is. Putting on the tutu and getting the shoes on. But then when they realise how hard it is, I think that's slightly changing.
We saw you there shaving the shoes. Why were you doing that?
Well, every person's foot, when they go into the shoe, you have a different centre of balance. So this kind of, what it does is it makes the shoe more the shape of your foot.
Okay.
You know, because you're grinding it into the grater and it takes off the excess material. You don't need any of the satin on the top of your shoes.
So has your ballet dream been realised or come to fruition?
Most of them have, but having the full-time academy was just a huge accomplishment for me and for the dancers as well. And the company has just come on. It's grown 1,000% and it has a huge following all over Ireland now, so I couldn't be prouder.
And ballet is telling a story through dance.
Yeah.
But is there any acting involved as well?
There is a lot of acting, but ballet also tells a story through the music, because the music is obviously, you know,
of course.
So, like, obviously a lot of it is classical music, and not all of it is classical music, but it is music and dancing and acting, of course, you know, all these. It's very powerful, and people, when you go and see a good ballet, this is how you know if you're going to see a good ballet, you want to go and see another one.
Monica, thank you very much. It was so nice to meet you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming in. You're always welcome to come in.
I was going to say, do you think I can get a place?
I don't know, we'll see. We have to get you a pair of pointe shoes that fit first.
Okay.